As we head to the Motor City for race 22 at 36, we realize the playoff picture will slowly start to heat up this afternoon as we take a look at our season standings. Drivers that currently do not have wins, Martin Truex and Joey Logano, both of them have enough points to make it, barring any major disasters between Michigan and Indianapolis in 4 races. However, really glancing around where Ryan Blaney, Eric Almirola, those two are big surprises. They're currently hanging on in the chase. Eric Almirola's last time he was in the playoffs since we have to go back to 2014 when he lucked out in that rain-delayed Coke Zero 400. You got guys like Ryan Blaney in 15th, still looking for a win this year. Joey Logano and Martin Truex. That would be if the playoffs were to start today at Michigan. Drivers that currently need points on the right side of the screen: Paul Menard, Daniel Suarez, Ricky Stenhouse, Bubba Wallace, and Ryan Newman. Drivers that need wins and need wins pretty soon: Jamie McMurray, AJ Allmendinger, Alex Bowen, Casey Kane, and Trevor Bayne. Though Ryan Newman, he's far enough back that he pretty much could fit in the win category. Here in the Consumers Energy 400 from Michigan. You guys are enjoying your Saturday afternoon. Realizing that daylight savings time is coming to an end March 8th, so just remind you to set your clocks forward. Unfortunately, I can't remember if it's forward or back, but you're going to have to change your clock to March 8th. Michigan International Speedway, acting as the sister track to Auto Club Speedway out in Fontana, California, is built pretty much off the same exact layout and speed. Slick, blistering speed. This track received a repave in 2000 after the 2012 season, and with close to 6 to 8 years on the Michigan surface, you can slowly see drivers kind of start to play around with certain grooves regardless of package, whether it be the low downforce package of 2018 or the high drag wannabe pack racing of this past year. You really do not need to slow down a lot at this track. If you watch the tachometer on the right side of the screen, I went down to turn 1 at almost 204 miles an hour, and I'm keeping the car sort of in the middle lane coming off turn 2 at about 175 as we rush down the back stretch. Kind of drove in a little deep, or a little hot. And that will put us third on the lineup. Brad Keselowski and Kurt Busch. On the front row, Ryan Blaney will start 11th. Truex will start 7th. Logano will start 16th. And I didn't see where Almirola is going to start yet. And Almirola will start behind me in 5th. Okay then. As we welcome you to the Consumers Energy 400 from Michigan. AJ Allmendinger crashed during his qualifying lap. He will be going to the back of the field this afternoon. Pace car is off. We got American Power in the first 3 spots. Will it be a Ford, Chevy, or Toyota winning in victory lane? We're underway in the Motor City. Off at turn 2 and down the backstretch, already we got 2 cars running away from things by probably half a car length. As you see, Brad Keselowski will come off at turn number 4 and lead the first lap, followed by William Byron, Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, and Clint Bowyer rounding out your top 5. You got Foo Fighters bumping in the background. Since it's a Foo Fighters kind of day, in my opinion. We try to look under the inside, keeping him close as Kevin Harvick is moved into the top 5. Never mind, Clint Bowyer has taken the spot back. Trying to see if we can get a draft off the 2, just keep it semi-close. Keeping it right on the line. Keeping the draft out of turn 2. We're going to try to look to the inside, and we got it. New leader here at Michigan early on is William Byron. Swings around the 2 of Keselowski. Keselowski will start to cross on the inside, side by side through turn 4. And it looks like Byron will probably get the lead by about an inch as Keselowski drops back. Remember last time the 24 and the 2 car dominated, unfortunately it was a Texas chase race that led to Brad Keselowski getting a severe beatdown in the pits. And not by his pit crew. Those of you NASCAR fans probably know what I'm talking about. You see the 2 of Keselowski so far, he's keeping close in the draft. Keselowski is a Michigan native. Always would love to win in front of, you always want to win on home soil. So I'm sure winning a stage is pretty important to him at this place. Winning the stage could possibly set you up for playoff points, and which could possibly set you up for the race win. Riding through turns 3 and 4 here. You got William Byron. So far, he's keeping a good block on the 2. So far, sitting 0.3 of a second back, as Denny Hamlin is almost 4 seconds back already. As here comes the 2 on the outside, side by side for the lead on this last lap of stage 1. Keselowski drives in. Byron starting to wash up. Off of 4. This is a good finish. Side by side contact, and Byron by a bumper. Wow. So you see the top 10 on the left side of the screen. William Byron, Brad Keselowski, Denny Hamlin, Kurt Busch, Martin Truex, Clint Bowyer, Kyle Larson, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, and Eric Jones got stage points. as we get ready for the start of stage number 2 here at Michigan. Everybody came down to pit as we're back under green. Kind of a slow start by the leader. 7 laps to go in this stage, or in this go-around. Kurt Busch pushing the 2 into turn 1. So far it is Brad Keselowski, Kurt Busch, William Byron, Clint Boyer, and Denny Hamlin, the top 5. A little bit of contact with the 41. Just tagging him, letting him know he's there. Whoa. Almost a big moment off 4 for William Byron as he starts to lose some spots. Oh, and Busch, does he save? No. Kyle Busch is around, into traffic, hard contact. The green is still out, believe it or not. Somehow the caution is not out. As we're going to try to make up all that lost ground. The other question is, are they still there when we get back around? Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney crashed in turns 1 and 2. Ryan Blaney does not need this for playoff hopes. Both cars have gotten going. So far, we got a nice little 3-4 wide knot with 3 Toyotas. Kyle, so is Eric Jones, Denny Hamlin, and Martin Truex going 3 wide. See if we can catch a whiff of this draft off of Hamlin. Going way to the outside. Contact with the 78. Driving way into the outside groove. Okay, Hamlin. Buddy, chill. Wow, we're just sliding all over the place, aren't we? Trying to keep it close with the 78, with the 11 of Denny Hamlin. And almost got turned off, too. 4 laps to go. The car that was on pit road looks to be, wasn't sure if that's either Ryan Blaney or Kyle Busch. It's got to be one of those two. Three laps left. Really surprised the caution has not come out. Did not come out for the Kyle Busch incident. And that's stage 2. It looks like we have a caution. That came out. As we get ready for the final stage here in Michigan for the Consumer Energy 400. Brad Keselowski and Kurt Busch will lead him down for the final stage here at Michigan. William Byron already going to the outside here, trying to make it 3 wide for the lead on the far side. That car is a little loose. How about Michael McDowell getting into the party? Saw him trying to race the 4 of Kevin Harvick as Byron continues to break ankles. Right back into the 3rd spot. Side by side with Kyle Larson for 2nd with 10 to go when we come to the line. Way to the top side. We're going to try to drive it right down on the bottom. We kind of caught him. Got to about half a car length on the 2. Keselowski will get the jump. Side by side for the race lead. William Byron and Brad Keselowski coming for lead off turn 4, just like a repeat of stage 1. Byron will slide in front of the 2. Both the stage winners today fighting for the win. Keselowski will take the spot back. Kyle Larson is sitting in 3rd. You're on board the 24. As Byron continues to peak low on the 2. Side by side off of 4. Contact is made. Look at this. Side by side, that car. Oh, Keselowski and Byron crash. And Byron almost upside down. In a big pileup. Wow. So that changes things. Looks like I saw Truex involved in that. Is that really switches up our lineup. There's Kyle Busch. Saw him back there. He was part of the incident with Ryan Blaney. 5 laps of racing left. Let's see if we can take Chase Elliott to the front. Kyle Larson leads. Here's Byron straight on the outside lane, almost turning Eric Almirola into the inside wall. He's going to cross under his Exalta wearing teammate. Bit of a slide job on Bubba Wallace. As we're catching drafts from McMurray, we're going to cross under him all the way to the flat. Doesn't matter, 4 to go. We're going to the front. As Trevor Bayne will spin it around. Looks like he's the only car involved. No caution. Oh, got another car around. Back there, what I saw, looks like there was another car spinning. Going to cross under Paul Menard and Michael McDowell, who is having a strong run. Hanging close or in the top 10. As that was Keselowski who spun earlier, nearly flipping that car, nearly crashing into Byron and getting him airborne. He's fighting for the lead. With Truex, what I presume is Kurt Busch, Kyle Larson, Eric Jones, and Martin Truex. All 4 of those drivers in front of Truex have a win. 2 to go. Carrying speed into 1. Byron under the 41 of Kurt. He's going to sling it in on Larson. 3 for 3rd. Going to try to get it. He's got it. Half a car length back. Byron crossing to the top side of Jones. This could be a good finish, I think. Oh, contact as Eric Jones will go around. And right into the... Looks like he got into traffic. Oh! Yellow is out. Question is, did the yellow come out before the white? Because it seemed like, if you watch it really slow, Brad Keselowski was about to get the white flag when Eric Jones crashed. So, really curious to see how that's going to go. NASCAR overtime here at Michigan. Brad Keselowski leading. Byron to the outside. You got Kyle Larson, who is a two-time winner at this track. What will he do? We're about to find out. And Keselowski, well, keep in mind that two cars banged up. He could very well be either A, pushed, or B, wrecked. He's probably going to end up wrecked here. Keselowski charging in up top. There's a problem on the two, still banging into each other off 4. Kyle Larson sits in the 3rd spot. Byron chased down. White flag is out. Byron will take the lead. Keselowski will come back. Here comes Larson. Truex as well. 4 cars in a blanket. Byron, he's going to go for it, I think. Oh, he couldn't make it stick. He took a shot. That will be it. Brad Keselowski, putting on a hometown show, will win here at Michigan. There's a record, possibly a wreck at the line. 1 car hard into the wall. Let's look at some of these highlights. So this was the crash coming to the checkers. Byron and Truex into the dirt. And then as they came up, watch this hit on Truex. Wow. I think those two are dead. So that was how close they were for stage 1. That was Keselowski wide open winning stage 2. Then Truex and Keselowski, as Truex was spinning, Byron was upside down, almost upside down. It was Keselowski, Kurt Busch in there, and Kevin Harvick. That was a hard hit for Truex at the line, though. So Brad Keselowski officially has taken the points lead. I mean, in terms of playoff points, you got Truex does have enough, whereas Logano may have to be a little more stressed out. Oh! That 24 got some serious air. I thought he was going over. I caught a shot of William Byron spinning, and how he didn't go over airborne. Did you see the drivers scrolling by? Greg Galding with a nice run. Ty Dillon. Well, better luck next week. Bristol. That was crazy. So tune in Monday for the Bass Pro Shops NR8 night race from Bristol Motor Speedway.